Good morning. So we are talking about ratios. We are in the guided practice of 6.1. We are looking at, most of this is going to be pretty self-explanatory. I think that you have a pretty good handle on it, but we're just going to go through it really quickly, okay? So write a ratio that compares the number of dogs to the number of cats. Well, how many dogs do you have? You have um, one. And how many cats do you have? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you would say 1, 2, 5, or 1 over 5, or 1, 2, 5. You have 3 ways of writing a ratio. Keep that in mind. One other way, I forgot, I'm sorry, because I wrote it out. Let's do it right here, is 1, semicolon, 5. Okay? So those are your ways to write out a ratio. And if there are 15 cats in the apartment complex, how many dogs are there? So now we're going to use the division. Now remember, this is the method that I've already taught you. It's very simplistic. So if we say there are 15 cats in the apartment complex, how many dogs would there be? Well, we know it's 1 to 5, so we would say divide 3. Okay, and if we're dividing 3, then how many dogs do you have? You have 3. Okay, oh, I'm sorry, I said 3 and it should be 5. Divide 5. Excuse me. Divide 5. And that would give you the 3 dogs. How many cats are there if there are 5 dogs in the apartment complex? This is it's the same thing that we've been doing with our other ratios. You're going to want to go ahead and answer these questions on your guided practice. And then if you have any problems, give me a call or email me. Now let's take a look at the contents of Dana's box of muffins. Write each ratio in 3 different ways. Same thing as we just did above. Bran muffins to corn muffins. We have 4 semicolon to corn 5. Okay, 4 over 5 or 4 to 5. Okay, corn muffins to total muffins. Same thing. And your vocabulary, write 3 equivalent ratios for the given ratios. Circle the simplest form of the ratio. So you're going to write 3 equivalent. So if you're looking at equivalent ratios, then you could look at 5, oops, wrong place. Where am I at? I'm sorry. You could look at 5 to, if you divide this by 2, what you do at the bottom, you must do the top, vice versa. So that would be 5 over 6. That would be 1. Or you could do it times. You could do 2 times 10. That would be 20 over 24. Okay? So figure out which 3 and then what is your smallest or what's the simplest. Well, in this case, with the 2 that I've given you, your simplest is 5, 6. Same thing with 14 over 2. You have, if you divide that by 2, which you may, you have 7 over 1. Or you can times it. If you times it, you have times 3, it would be 21 over 6. Okay? So those pretty simplistic. I know that you probably have a pretty good handle on this. This shouldn't take you very long. Go ahead and rip right on through it. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.